Anarchy in theory. Understanding Rothbard's vision of a stateless society. Imagine a world unshackled from government constraints, where liberty dances free and people frolic in a market-driven utopia, or perhaps a dystopia, depending on your worldview. Number 5. The Stateless Society. Utopia or dystopia? Imagine, if you will, a world stripped bare of governmental structures, leaving only the raw essence of human interaction. Is it the land of milk and honey, where everyone holds hands in a kumbaya chorus of cooperation? Or is it a bleak landscape where chaos reigns supreme, an eternal April Fool's prank on civilization? Rothbard saw potential in this stateless reality, painting it as a utopia in which freedom and entrepreneurship could flourish beyond the wildest dreams. Skeptics, however, visualize pandemonium, a Hobbesian nightmare where every transaction feels akin to a game of Monopoly gone haywire. Either way, Rothbard's vision challenges us to ponder if such an extreme could indeed manifest in sweet liberty or new forms of tyranny. Number 4. Laws of the land or not. The case for privatized legal systems. Gavel, be gone, cries Rothbard, flinging the weighty tomes of state law into the abyss and proposing a justice system in the hands of private entities. In his world, laws aren't scribbled by distant bureaucrats but are born from the crucible of competition and consent. Imagine settling arguments over a clue board game-like setting, with rival private judges vying to mete out fairness. Opponents argue this seems as stable as balancing a house of cards on quicksand, yet proponents cheer for a system rooted in accountability and persuasion. This facet of Rothbard's vision invites us into a realm where enforcement is as much a part of the customer service experience as returning a feisty toaster. Number 3. Like a free market rollercoaster, economics without borders. Hold on to your hats and monocles, for Rothbard's economic rollercoaster has no borders and no brakes. In the absence of a state, the market takes on a life of its own, energized by the full, unencumbered spirit of innovation. Picture sprawling bazaars where businesses compete with the zest and variety akin to a buffet of opportunity, sans government chef. Critics fear this leads to predatory monopolies, a too-big-to-fail circus act dangling over the abyss. Yet Rothbard would argue that in such a dynamic environment, even the mightiest enterprises are kept in check by the invisible hand guiding buyers to greener pastures, turning the market into a self-regulating realm of high-paced adventure. Number 2. The invisible handshake, voluntary cooperation. In Rothbard's stateless dream, the handshake isn't just visible, it's the cornerstone of societal harmony. This vision enchants with its promise of what might be achieved when individuals freely choose to collaborate in the absence of coerced governmental mandates. Imagine a world where allegiance to community projects stems from genuine interest rather than obligation, where every partnership feels organic, a delightful social dance of mutual benefit. Skeptics might question whether such an idyllic society, predicated on widespread altruism, could withstand the test of selfish motives lurking in the shadows. Yet, Rothbard invites us to imagine, not a world without problems, but one where solutions are crafted from spontaneous, earnest concord as neighbors turn out to be the ultimate puzzle-solving team. Number 1. Monopoly, the state's illusionist act. Summon the orchestra, dim the lights, as Rothbard presents, the state, the consummate illusionist. Behold how it fabricates necessity and benevolence, veiling itself in grandeur while performing feats of control behind the curtain. This chapter unravels the government's mystique, alleging it as the ultimate monopolist, enforcing its reign through the sleight of coercion and legislation. Rothbard insists that this is but an enchanted veneer, where claimed protection morphs into restriction. Imagine governments as magicians conjuring challenges only they propose to solve, yet Rothbard's vision battles to restore power to the individuals, unveiling the state as less magical protector, more imperious imposter. It's a provocative call to dispel the myth and reclaim autonomy in a world unburdened by deceptive omnipotence. And so, gentle adventurers, our allegorical airship touches down as our whirlwind tour of Rothbard's stateless dreams draws to a close. Rothbard urges us to peek beyond the societal kaleidoscope of ordered chaos, challenging our preconceptions and warming us up to the sizzling, untamed potential within the notion of a society sans state. Whether you leave this discourse envisioning utopia or with lingering trepidation, remember, the heart of Rothbard's vision lies in liberation, an invitation to dance freely in the ballroom of ideas. Until next time, bask in the liberty of your imaginations and question the very air you breathe.